Alright, I was going to show you how mine works. So it's just a little silly patch I've got going on. But I've got this little MXR tap tempo button. I've just got it run over here to control expression 1. As long as you have Midi clock on here set to auto and out, it's going to send Midi out through the Midi cable into your other units. Got to make sure these are set up to receive Midi clock if you're using these. And if you got a Strymon unit, if you hold this button and you see the global, if you scroll all the way to the right, see Midi clock, click it, make sure it's on your timeline and your Mobis. I don't keep it on the big sky because it causes issues with pre-delay. So instead of sounding like a reverb, it jacks the time up, and actually it sounds like a delay. So I have it off on this one. But if you have a timeline or a Mobius, you want to turn that on so that it receives the tempo from this. But you also want to go in here, not that one, and set your MIDI receive channel if you have it already. And then right here is MIDI through. I keep that on all of my pedals because that allows it to, because it's basically daisy chained. It goes from here into this one, which is receive channel 2, from that one over to this one, which is receive channel 3, through that one into this, which is 4, and then I have my amp, which is MIDI controllable also. It's on MIDI channel 16 because it's always going to be on the end of my chain. So I've got that run over there. That's why I have the through on that, because that's the last pedal in my chain, and it goes over to that. Anyways, the purpose of this video, I was just showing you kind of how my rig runs here. I got this tap tempo buttons that frees up all the buttons on here for me to do other things. But if you can see, when I tap here, if I can get it to focus, probably not going to. Let me back up. Anyways, it changes the tempo there on the display. And since this is my master clock going out, it's automatically going to update the tempo. If I push it real fast, you know it's going to go real fast up here. It's going to update the clock on all my other units. Sometimes it's a one beat off. Sometimes, you know, if you click over here, it might say 265 or whatever. Not that you ever use it that fast, and one might say 213, and one might say 214, but it's pretty close. I think this is very handy because, I mean, you can control, you know, multiple units. If I had a timeline, I used to have a timeline, but I got rid of it because I can do more things with the H9 at once. Anyways, man, I hope this helps you a little bit. If you have any questions, send me a message.